This is Big Boy Last Smith, and this is my second time doing the audio for this video. Why? Because for you, the instrumental that's in the back, which is the extended version of the Power Rangers Ultimate theme song, I was actually singing to it, and I can rap, and I can somewhat sing when I have lyrics. I can freestyle when it comes to rapping, and I guess I was freestyle singing, and it sucked. I played it back, I'm like, what the f is that? So yeah, no, you're not gonna hear that, because I didn't want to hear that. It's Big Boy Last Smith, World of Toys, and we are in the last days of Power Rangers from Bandai, and I got this legacy figure. As you can see, it's a GameStop exclusive, so needs to say I got it from GameStop. Go and pick you up one, and if you can't find it, I guess you're just out of luck. You're gonna have to go to eBay. It's a good figure, but if you have the original Red Ranger from the very first series of the legacy collection that they released about a year or so ago, this is really not a need unless you just are a collector, aren't gonna open this, and you want it for the shield purposes, then great. But I didn't pick up the Red Ranger. I only picked up the green, because I'm moving away from that. As you guys that do pay attention to Power Rangers Ultimate saw, you know, they kind of all lost their powers, and they're going to regain their powers, but they're not going to be in regular Mighty Morphin form, which I'm not going to spoil anymore for you. I got this, and another thing, when I buy a wrestler's Power Rangers or any type of figure, I think about what can I do with it, you know, because I don't really consider myself a collector, like I told you before. It's just that with the work and the figures that I made and bought over the years, you know, they've turned into a decent, elaborate collection. So yes, I have a story for this specific figure, which I'll quit talking about my stop motions and get to this figure. As you saw, my right leg is a little bit loose, but I'm not a griper when it comes to figures, man. I bought it. It is what it is. It's a toy at the end of the day. I mean, what can you do? I'm not gonna hate on this figure. This is a good figure. I like that the fact that the belt buckle is entirely gold, so it's almost like you get a Green Ranger's belt buckle, but you still get the Tyrannosaurus Rex coin inside of it. You get the blade blaster there, the Tyranno blaster, whatever it's called, and you get the extra holster for your Dragon Dagger on the other side. Now his knee joints aren't loose. You know, the swivel at the ankles and the swivel at the calves are not loose. It's just that unfortunately my right hip joint is a little loose, but it's all good. Ain't no big deal. You get the Power Sword, which you did not get the first time around when this was released in the Legacy Collection. They released it again at the second time around when they had the metallic ones, which was at GameStop, which I did not pick up, which is why I got this one. And also, if you got that Comic-Con version, that was pretty cool, and I saw it. Bruno, what's going on? Bruno and Mia. I saw them. They got it, and that was a great figure, but I didn't buy that one either. So I got it now. Got it from GameStop. It's a great figure. And only gripe about it is I took it right out the package and my right hip joint was loose, but it's no big deal, man. I'm gonna use it for a stop motion. It's gonna sit on the shelf afterwards, so it's a cool way. Here it is. Next to Series 1 Green Ranger. Now I did buy these right off the bat because I don't even remember like hearing about these, and I saw them at Walmart, and luckily for me they were in the wrong spot, and I took them up there. They said they were $10 and they rung up for 20 bucks, and I told the lady, and I took them back there, and they still had more back there, so she gave me all of these for $10 a piece. So I got this one and all three Wind Rangers or Hurricaners or whichever one you prefer to call these. I got them all for $10 a piece, but that was like, man, I think that was like 2 years ago. But you know, this figure, I think it's going for like a mass amount now, man. And so if you got it, then you hold on to it. Now, I've never been the type of guy to sell my figures. I have sold a couple of figures, but only when I get doubles. I'm not trying to get rich on my figures, man. I love my figures on my day off when I got nothing to do. I go into my room, I look at them, and it's almost like I've created a museum. You know, I like the detail that they put into these figures, you know, the artwork, because a lot of these figures, especially the Hasbro figures, are hand painted in some cases. And a lot of people don't realize that. And with me being an artist, I like the fact that they can put that much detail into something this small to replicate something my size or bigger, like a Big Show figure, or Seth Rollins, or a Green Ranger, or a figure art, or any type of figure from the Hasbro, you know, Marvel Legends line. DC sucks. I don't like DC. I got a couple of DC figures, but I really don't dig DC. But yeah, as me ranting on, Hasbro has a license for Power Rangers. TV-wise, toy-wise, I can't wait to see what we get. No, I don't like Transformers. I haven't bought any Transformers. I see a lot of people buying Transformers, and a lot of people are just now getting introduced to this Marvel Legends stuff, but that's not me. I've been buying them ever since. We're running out of time. Come back, I will review the white Dino Thunder Ranger, Big Boy Last Smith. Ring the doorbell so you can see what's going on inside of the house. Patreon, which I have no patrons, but it's cool. You know, Facebook, all that good stuff. You know where to find me. It's Big Boy Last Minute, the World of Toys, and I will come back with more later on.